points and stats.
I think the process with Kevin was done with Bob Myers and the players. The players really worked on the relationship capital that was necessary to make him feel secure. It certainly wasn't me. It certainly was an attitude that was expressed through Bob Myers, the GM, through the other owners, and most especially through the players who went to see him. As you know, they went to the Hamptons and flew out there and expressed how they related to one another. Anecdotally, hearing it afterwards, not while I was there, it was a situation where they were really sharing with him. And I use this expression because I've got it secondhand. They used the expression to him, "You're going to make the difference." In other words, you will make the difference. And I think he did make the difference. And I think that what compelled him to come was actually the Warriors not winning against Cleveland that year. Because I think if the Warriors won with Cleveland, I don't think he would have come. I remember at the finals that year, Bob Myers came in at the halftime to the owner's suite and said, and we were ahead by 6 or 7 points. It looks good, it looks great, it looks good. And I smiled at him. I said, "We win, we don't get them." That was just my belief. Now that came from decades of dealing with talent, not just sports, but all kinds of talent, music, film, television. This was a person, when he came in and we lost the game, I remember saying to Bob, "You're going to get him now." Because now you really have a narrative, a story, an offering, a promise to the premise to him as an athlete that he can make the difference, that the purpose of them being here is winning. And I think that while we might have won alone without him, that was the narrative that I think helped seal the deal that they did, the players and the general manager.
I would think with your acumen and experience, you would be able to predict certain things. So you go to the Warriors in 2010. The year earlier, they had drafted Steph Curry. We just saw him as a skinny kid from Davidson. We had no idea he would fundamentally change sports. You also produced Rain Man, which is one of my 10 favorite movies of all time. So I want to connect these two. Did you know with Rain Man, as you were making it, we have a massive transformative hit? Did you know with Curry early? Nobody watched them in college. We have a transcendent. Can you see stuff before it happens with a Curry or a Rain Man?
I wished I could. I wished I could. It's a little bit of blind man's bluff. You try to get the alchemy of success in films, television, sports, and movies is elusive. What gave you success one year or one time doesn't give you it the other. You use good judgment. You use your information, your data, which is really important, but data doesn't make the decision.